Yes, welcome back. I'm John, old YouTuber. I have to reboot my computer later because the auto reading to the whole document is not working because I have put my computer to sleep every night few days. So I just checked my list there. I defined this socket 7. I not remember why I put it there, but probably I did it yesterday. Because I was reading about all this LGA slots and sockets to CPUs. That's 2 pages, so we can do that in one video. And this camcorder I have charged the whole night, but it's already low on power. We have another hot day, 30 degrees. And I got my first 2 old computers yesterday. This got the LGA 1156, so I just read it again. I did it yesterday, but now I did read it again, so let's finish this socket 7. That's all the sockets for some old Pentium. Then I could start uploads. Yes, I need half a minute to do myself ready. Then I will take a break and charge the camcorder a little bit. Then start upload all this.
Socket 7. Socket 7 Socket 7.jpg. Type as if chip form factor SPI contacts 321 FSP protocol 5 FSP frequency 6683 MHz system clock voltage around 2.5 3.5 V processors 75233 MHz Intel P5 Pentium AMD K5 through K6 Cyrix 6x86 and 6x86MX P120 P233 predecessor socket 5 successor socket 8 Intel slot 1 Intel Super Socket 7 AMD. This article is part of the CPU socket series. Socket 7 is a physical and electrical specification for an x86 style CPU socket on a personal computer motherboard. It was released in June 1995. 1. The socket supersedes the earlier Socket 5, and accepts 5P Pentium microprocessors manufactured by Intel, as well as compatibles made by Cyrix/IBM, AMD, IDT and others. 2. Socket 7 was the only socket that supported a wide range of CPUs from different manufacturers and a wide range of speeds. Differences between Socket 5 and Socket 7 are that Socket 7 has an extra pin and is designed to provide dual split rail voltage, as opposed to Socket 5's single voltage. However, not all motherboard manufacturers supported the dual voltage on their boards initially. Socket 7 is backwards compatible. A Socket 5 CPU can be placed in a Socket 7 motherboard. Processors that used Socket 7 are the AMD K5 and K6, the Cyrix 6x86 and 6x86MX, the IDT Win chip, the Intel 5P Pentium, 2.5 3.5V, 75200 MHz, the Pentium MMX, 166 233 MHz, and the Rise Technology MP6. Socket 7 typically uses a 3-to-1 pin, arranged as 19 by 19 pins, SPGA ZIF socket, or the very rare 296 pin, arranged as 37 by 37 pins, SPGA LIF socket. The size is 1.95 x 1.95. 4.95 cm x 4.95 cm. An extension of Socket 7, Super Socket 7, was developed by AMD for their K6-2 and K6-3 processors to operate at a higher clock rate and use AGP. Bottom view of a Socket 7. 321 pin SPGA CPU socket 7 and socket 8 were replaced by slot 1 and slot 2 in 1999. See also.
Yes, not need to read this. So that was socket 7. So I have to update my, but this was not on my read list. No, I have to reboot my computer because the auto reading is not working. We don't need to record all this, but this video is just 5 minutes. So and this will be on my playlist. I have to check before I close my computer. And reboot, I have to check all the PDF is there in the read orders. It's got the list of Intel CPUs, that's not on my read list. Then we got the CPU cache, hyper-threading, I did finish that. CPU cache, yes. List of CPU microarchitectures. Don't need to read that right now. Then FDI box is there. Close. Pentium original. Close. And Pentium Pro. Pentium 2 is there. Pentium 3. Pentium 4. Pentium M. Multi-core processors is there. Then there's something here I put wrong, but let's close it. Then Pentium D is there. Pentium dual core. List of Pentium processors. Why I did not close this CPU cache? Intel 2 core, Intel core, Intel core got that. Then Windows 10 and SST was there, and the PAA physical address extension and the NX bit, so everything is there, and the Lockheed Martin there. So let's reboot. We're rebooting there, but I will start to upload this and charge the camcorder a little bit.